Big homie.
What up, man?
Oh man, I've been waiting for this.
Yeah.
You,
I know you
you ain't never
have. Me
really
too.
seen,
Me too.
you ain't never really seen how I'm living. I'm gonna have to get you down here. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to
Boy,
get you down
you
here
know
to
I ain't
see it.
traveling. You know I ain't traveling yet.
Yeah,
They act like this COVID virus gotten better, but I don't know yet. So I'm gonna wait and see. I'm gonna take my time with it. You know I got a lot to live for.
that's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, I wanted everything to be right, man, because when we put it on the YouTube channel, I'm a sponsor your YouTube channel with some advertising dollars, $500. I'm gonna be one of the first ones to do that. So I'm gonna get with
Well, you
Echo.
always one
And,
of you always one of the first ones to do something. You
yeah,
know, you've been a
yeah,
trailblazer since we met. You know, I can remember when I got your first letter.
that's a fact.
You know, when the first time you wrote me a letter, and
Yeah,
I opened it up, I say, "Baby Savage, what kind of name is that?" You know, who would name themselves Baby Savage? Boy, you still got that T-shirt.
yeah,
And look, we wearing the same color. Hey, ain't that
yeah,
something? We
yeah,
didn't coordinate this either.
yeah.
Hey,
We
we didn't
match.
coordinate this either. Let them know we did not coordinate.
That's
Hey,
a
but
fact.
I like my T-shirts. I really like my T-shirts. They're comfortable. And this T-shirt here is about 5, 6 years old. It
Yeah,
don't
yeah, I
wear out.
know. Yeah, never wear out.
So
I still got. See, I had to keep three for myself. I got the red one and the gray one and this one, cause I sold all
no,
the
you
rest of
can't.
them, and then I had a couple of my homeboys steal some from me too. You know, when they
They
went
didn't
on the
steal
trip
them.
with you.
Hey, they didn't
Yeah,
steal them, did
yeah, they
they?
stole them. You know what I'm
I
saying?
remember.
They went on the trip with me to meet you down there, and they feel like they got close with you, so now they gotta have some kind of type of memorabilia. You know what I mean?
Yeah, back then I couldn't give away no shirts. I was so broke back then. I had to get every dollar.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I was breaking and scraping back then.
Yeah, I wish, but you never just really told me that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But that ain't something you tell nobody.
I was telling all my homeboys, you still rich and got millions stashed and shit.
Hey, you know, people tell me that all the time. They're like, "Man, I know you still got some money, but if I still had money, we wouldn't be living like this here. You know, I would be making a difference in the community.
Yeah,
Even though I already know that I do make a difference, but I would be making a bigger difference. You know,
yeah,
I couldn't be rich and
yeah,
not help the people, man. You know, watch people not eating and not having
right,
places to live and all that. You know, I'd be building houses, you know, for
yeah,
people like I was doing before. So,
right. Beautiful heart.
nah, you gotta have heart. You know, I tell them all the time, life is a boomerang. Whatever
Mm,
you throw out is gonna come right back to you.
that's a
So
fact.
make sure you throwing out blessings and not curses, because them
Yeah,
curses is gonna come right back at you, man.
that's a
Yeah.
fact.
So, and I enjoyed you when you came out there. How many you had? About 5 or 6 dudes with you when y'all came out.
Yeah,
And
man, and I never forget when I hopped in the car with you when we went to that radio station because I was scared as a motherfucker. You were driving at least 96, 98, 100 on the interstate. And I was like, I'm from Louisiana and down here speed limit like 70 miles an hour. So I was like, this that this that LA shit right here.
I was driving that fast. We must have been late
It
or something.
is. And then
We
and
must have been
then
late.
I wanted to tell you to slow down, you heard me, but you the big homie, so I was like, just let me go to sleep. And when I wake up, it'll all be over.
I usually
Yeah,
don't
man.
drive fast though. I usually
Yeah.
don't go over 80. I like to stay right
I think
around
we was
80.
running late though.
Yeah, I must have been running late, and I was trying to make that date.
Yeah,
Boy, your memory is good, man.
yeah. I'm gonna tell you something
What
funny though. That
what's
little
that?
flip, that little flip notice that I didn't notice. When I went down there, I used to wear my I ain't had no beard. I used to trim it all off. And I went down there
Yeah.
with you for a couple of days, and when I came back, I had my beard growing, and I never cut it. He was like, "You done went down there with Rick Ross, and you done grew your beard out now, and now you won't cut it." So
How
yeah, I
Flip
done had
doing,
my
man?
beard ever since then.
How Flip doing?
He doing good, man. I told him he need to get with you so y'all could chop it up on here. You know what I'm saying? So
Tell Flip to come holler. Me and Flip, we ran into each other after that. At the after you introduced me to him, I met him again at the what's that thing they be having in Austin? South by Southwest.
South by Southwest, yeah.
Yeah. Me and him had one of our partners. Both of us. He was both our partners. Matter of fact. So one of our partners, he got a big old mansion down there in South by Southwest, and me and Flip both stayed at his house at the same time. So they were shooting videos, and Flip started directing or something. He's directing now or something?
Yeah, he's still doing a little directing. He just dropped a new album too, so you know.
What I want to know is what made you write me that first time?
Bro,
when I was in Texarkana.
You know, I was looking for somebody big because I just did one on my own life. You know what I mean? And I knew who you was. I had never seen a real picture of you before, right? So I got your information off the internet, off the website you used to have back in the day for your record label, and I wrote you and shit. I still remember when you called me. You know, I was real excited, brother. I told everybody, and I put that interview on my DVD, and that DVD changed my life. I started selling it so much, and every time I would sell it, I always would tell people, yo, I got the real Ricky Ross on here. And, you know, people still was thinking it was the rapper. I'm like, nah, it's the real dude. This the biggest black American drug dealer in history, hundreds of kilos. I'm telling them, like, so, you know, I'm around here spreading the gospel, but then they help me sell the DVD. They're like, oh, I got to get it now. Because, shit, now I see.
You got the real on there. You got the real on there.
Yeah. We gotta hear about this because we was thinking the rapper was the real dude. You know what I mean? So yeah. So we got all that together.
And what were some of the things we used to talk about on the phone?
Man, about what you was gonna do when you get out and everything. You basically saying that you was gonna do then, you doing it now. You know what I mean? So far as from reaching out to the youth, going to schools and talking to them, and you know, you on your, like, this is what I know. With the mind you had back then and what you're doing right now, I see where it's going in the next 5, 10 years, because I done seen your growth since you've been out. You done did more than you'd have been out than some of these. Like, I know hundreds of young niggas who grew up in the internet age, who grew up on the social media age, who not doing nowhere close to what you doing, and you didn't come from that age. Like, back in your day was probably typewriters. You know what I'm saying? So that's keeping it real. So you done came out here, you washing these niggas up, and it's like not on a competition thing, but just saying that shows the percentage of person you are, mentality of where you headed, because you know you finna get there again. So you know,
no doubt.
It's coming again. It might take a little bit longer this time, but shit, it's gonna come, and you still gonna be young enough to celebrate it. So that's really what it's all about. And I know the type of mentality you got. You know what I'm saying? You really trying to build something for your kids and your grandkids and the future legacy and generational wealth. So, you know, hey, you on that path, man. I still remember when you first got out. You called me the first day you got out. I don't know if you remember. The first day you got out, you called me. It was about 10 o'clock at night.
I only had about 10 friends. Hey, I only had about 10 friends then.
Yeah. That's crazy, right?
Hey, I only had about 10 friends then.
Yeah.
I only had about 10 friends. When they handed me that phone, I had no numbers in that phone.
Yeah.
And I was so crazy. Look, I thought the numbers was attached to the phone. I didn't know you could take the numbers out the phone, because when I had my BlackBerry, I had tape on and everything. They was like, man, get rid of that phone. Get you a new phone. I said, no, this phone too valuable.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's crazy. But, man, me and you hung in there. And you know, most of my friends that used to write me, we still good. One thing about me is I don't mess with my friends. I like to keep my friends close. You know, some people say they don't mind having enemies. I don't want no enemies.
Right,
you know, if I did something wrong to you, I want to apologize. And hopefully we can straighten it out. I mean, even like with like the rapper, you know, I done went online and publicly told him that I would like to work with him now.
Yeah,
And, you know, when
yeah.
I said that, he went and took that the wrong way. It was some white boy, because I was just speaking verbally, you know, about a conversation, and I was like, well, man, you know, dude could have gave me a job or a car. He could have did something. You know, he could have did something for a player. You know what I'm saying? Some type of care pack, bought me some deodorant and some toothpaste, or, you know, just something.
No, but I'm gonna tell you what I really feel like should have happened, and this is what people don't even. A lot of people don't even much realize what happened, because Rick Ross was my favorite rapper. I was really in the streets, like really, really in the streets, right?
Right.
And part of the reason why he was my favorite rapper because I thought he was you. If you understand what I'm saying.
No, I
So
understand. Freddie, you know, Freddie Fox. Remember Freddie Fox?
yeah.
He told me when I was in jail that he went to a concert, Rick Ross concert, that he thought was me, and after he found out it wasn't me, he went and asked for his money back. Real talk. I'm gonna get Freddie on here. Freddie said he went up there and told me, y'all gonna give me my money back. Man, I didn't come see this dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get Freddie on here, man.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But you know what I feel like
people,
he did though? I feel like he could have put you, he ain't have to really much give you no money. He could have put you on shows. He could have put you in videos. He could have just, hey, the homie now, he out, and that would have put you on another platform to get your own money. You see what I'm saying? If he would have had you all in videos, and now, you know, you could have, you the big homie for real. So, but I mean, you know,
the
nigga still a cold rapper, I can say that. But you know, like when I used to be on the highway coming back with the packs. So I was thinking, because I had already read about you. So now I see this name and I'm thinking, this is it. I'm like, this nigga done got out of prison and started rapping. But nah, man.
That's what I should have worked on my flow when I was in there. You should have told me to work on my flow when I was in there.
But I'm gonna tell you something, Ross, and I tell you this all the time. I told you this a long time ago. If I had your celebrity, I'd be making a lot more money right now. I make so much money without celebrity because I know the business. Like, I got something for you to do right now. You can make some money. I done hit you up a couple of times. I say, well, he's so busy.
I ain't traveling, though. I ain't traveling right now.
No, you ain't got to travel. This right here from the phone like we doing right now. You could be using your celebrity to make money right now. And you ain't got to leave the house.
Set it up. I want to make some more money.
Because I got somebody
make more money.
I got somebody ready to send you some money right now. Right now, listen, they ready.
I ain't one who like turning down money.
Yeah.
I love to make money. Long as it don't take me out of my comfort zone. You know, I got my little comfort zone and I like it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I feel good about it. So
yes, sir.
So then, you know, man, you done made some money together. You done hook me up with a couple gigs. So you know, everything just has to be weighed out because I do so much stuff and my schedule's so busy. So it ain't like all the time that I don't want to do it, but sometimes I just don't have the time.
No, I mean, hey, if you're making more money over here, ain't no need to go over there. You know what I'm saying? You got to
and it's the low-hanging fruit. You know, if the fruit just sitting right there in your face and it's nice and red and juicy, and you just take that one off the tree and go and eat that one instead of trying to climb up the tree. And that's really how I do.
You know what I want to talk to you about too? Because I've been telling a lot of people, I paid attention to how you changed the legislature for convicted felons who wanted to get marijuana license, right?
Absolutely.
And you was part of that.
I helped.
Yeah.
I know how to do it now. I know how to do it in other states.
Yeah. So, you know, I was telling people about, they don't understand the power that how black people, minorities have been put in prison so much for this. So we had to fight now that it's legal. And the people who never been in trouble, they gonna get into it and they gonna take over because they got the money already. So we needed somebody like you to come in and do that. And I tell people, I'm relating that to what I'm doing right now, Ross, because I'm building buildings right now for the music industry. I'm independent. I'm black owned. Ain't nobody in my pockets. And I'm trying to do something for the next generation of independent artists, to where they ain't got to go big no label, to get
Somebody
on
say
the
you the
radio.
modern day Master P down there. That's what I heard.
Yeah, they've been calling me that for years now, and I've been telling people I appreciate Master P, I appreciate Birdman, I appreciate Turkey Mail. Those are the people who came from the labels from when I was a certain age and who I paid attention to, and but I don't want to be them. I want to be universal now. I want to be a person with so much money I can get this label a deal, but I can help them independently understand how to make that money without tying them down like a slave. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So that's what I'm working on right now. And I already got 4 buildings. We're working on the 5th building right now. This is the biggest building, the headquarters. And yeah, like soon as everything get right, I'm gonna put something together because I just want you to come to my building and see what I got going on. You know what I'm saying? Just
We'll
kick it
do
with
that.
me.
We'll come down there. I'll come down there and do a book signing. You know, I love to
Yeah,
come down and do a book signing. You know,
we'll
I
do it
love
right from
that.
my building, as a matter of fact. So yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna get that together. Yeah.
We'll line that up.
Yeah.
But you're absolutely correct, because what I see is so often when we get record labels, we put our people under the same type of contracts that
Yeah.
the white people put us under. You know, we
Right.
turn
Right.
right back around and do what we didn't like done to us, then we do it to somebody else, and I don't think that that's right. That you shouldn't treat nobody the way that you didn't like being treated.
Right.
So what you're talking about doing is absolutely worthwhile. But what we're putting together right now with this black agenda, you need to be a part of that. I need
I'm
you to
with it.
join me on this movement. Hey,
I'm
this
with it.
movement finna be big. Hey, Savage. I'm
Yeah.
talking about crazy big.
You ain't even
Crazy
got to
big.
ask me, Ross. Anything you want involved, it's just like you told me the other day on the phone. If you got something, just do it. You know, you could do that because you know you trust me, and I'm the same way with you, brother. Like when you got something going on, ain't no need to call me and ask me. Just tell me what's going on and what I need to do, and I'm on it. Simple.
Well, we having meetings right now on Saturdays at 6 o'clock on Zoom. But I got a plan. I ain't telling everybody my full plan yet, but I
Right.
already got the plan already lined up.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting on the people to get right, because I don't want people on there that ain't got their head on right. Because you
Right.
know, soon as you start making some money,
Yeah.
everybody start grabbing. Give me my cut. You know, and
Yeah.
I tell all my brothers, and you know, all my little circle, my nephews and everybody. I say, man, you dudes are worse than the bank robbers that I used to see on the old westerns. At
Yeah.
least those dudes would get to the bank and rob the bank before they start shooting each other in the back.
Yeah.
But with us, we start shooting each other in the back, and we ain't even robbed the bank. We on our way to the bank, and you already, man, I gotta have this much. Pow! Shoot him in the back.
Yeah.
Man, how much?
Yeah.
So we start killing each other before we even get to the money.
Yeah.
Let's make this thing a success,
Yeah.
and then start arguing over the money and start killing each
Yeah.
other over the money. Hopefully
Right.
that we never do, because it's plenty for everybody.
Right.
But we never get to it because we always start bickering and fighting, and we can't put down our self egos. You know, with me, I don't care if I ain't out front.
Yeah.
You know, when I sold dope, I didn't want to be the one that everybody knew or everybody
Yeah.
saw. I just
Yeah.
wanted the money. Okay,
Yeah.
you go ahead, you go do that there. You want to be the front guy, you don't want the money. Okay,
Yeah.
go on out front.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
show out.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm the same way. I don't mind not being
Yeah.
out front. You know, I don't mind not everybody knowing my name. I never plan
Yeah.
on being famous. You know, that's why
Yeah.
that's why you didn't see no pictures of me.
Right.
Because they
Right.
didn't
That's a
have
fact.
none. They didn't have
Yeah.
none. I didn't take pictures because I didn't want nobody to be able to take a picture and say, "Oh, this is Rick right here."
Right.
See him? Because the police would get that same picture.
Yeah.
So, but look, I got a lot of things planned, and I want you to be a part of it. And you know, maybe we'll do something in this music too. Cause I want to do some music stuff too, but I don't want to do it on no budget. I'm tired of pimping on a budget.
With the history you got, with all the slight misses you had by being part of, you know what I mean, something big, from the Harry O situation to the Death Row situation to a lot of these other situations. But yeah, you definitely need to be in the music. But I want to tell you something that personally make me mad, and I don't know how
What's
you
that?
feel about this right here.
Tell me.
I done seen several times from maybe like okay, the show that I can't even think of the name of it right now. That's really
Snowfall.
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 I get so mad because it's like people keep it's like they cheating you. You know what I mean?
They do. They make it hard on me.
And they like, bruh, it make me mad to where I want to damn near hurt somebody because I know you and I know your heart. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, from the rapper to Snowfall
John
to
Singleton.
yeah, I can name like 2-3 other things, and I'm like, why niggas just don't say, hey man, this how much money I got? I can't really do this, but this what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna involve you in it. Like you was like you could have been in Snowfall. You could have they could have paid you to be in Snowfall and gave you a little something for using your script, and you could have been right there on the scene, like this how it go, this how it went, and people would have watched it.
Why wouldn't they want me in Snowfall? Why wouldn't they have wanted me to be a consultant? Hold on 1 second. See. All right. Yeah, they could have hired me as a consultant. You know, anything. And I ain't greedy. You know, he could have gave me $5,000 or $10,000 a week, and I'd have been like, oh my goodness, for doing this, for being part of the show. Of course he could. Yeah. But you know, that's not how. Remember, I told you already. We start shooting each other in the back before we robbed the bank. See, John shot me in the back. He was helping me do my movie.
Yeah.
But he slipped out and stabbed me in the back and kept going.
Yeah.
And went and got his deal.
The one on Netflix?
No, he saw that one. But he was helping me do the motion picture. You know, I'm doing a motion picture right now. But I've been taking my time. You know, I'm real particular about how I come out. I don't want to come out if it ain't right. You know, it ain't gonna, I don't want to do that thing if it ain't did the correct way. The script ain't right, and the director ain't right. And I thought John would have been a perfect fit, you know, because I heard he was from South Central LA, and you know, he did some good movies, you know, Boys in the Hood, and you know, so many good pieces that that I thought he was a good fit for me. But like I said, you know, I already know that, boy, we'll stab each other in the back. A little money pop in the picture. Oh no, I can only get $50,000 a week. I can't get Rick none of that, you know. I'm gonna keep all that to myself, and I believe that that's what happened. But at the end of the day, you know, I'm gonna get all my stuff done. You know, I had a plan when I was in prison. You know that because me and you wrote each other. Every time you wrote me, I always wrote you back. We talked on the phone, which you was one of the few people that I talked to on the phone. I didn't talk to many people on the phone because they only gave me 300 minutes. So you meant a lot to me. To talk to you on the phone, for me to call, to pick up the phone and talk to you. But you sent me some money too. You did send me money before, and help me with my books and so forth, and show your appreciation for the little information that I gave you. Because I used to give out little information too.
But I'm gonna tell you something too, Ross. From the moment you touched, I never asked you for nothing. I only wanted to contribute. So that's who I am. Like when
you ain't never asked me for nothing. Nothing. Just to come in and make some money with you.
A video drop. You know what I mean?
And you got and you done set me up with video drops where I got paid. So no, you ain't never. I mean, you one of my. I consider you almost like one of my kids.
Yeah.
You know, somebody that I raised, that I helped raise from the pen though.
Yeah.
You know, it's a couple of y'all. It's a couple of y'all. You know, I used to get like 100 letters a week. I used to get like 100 letters a week. So you one of the ones that I wrote diligently, that we stayed, we stayed in touch, and I'm proud of you too. Let me say that
Appreciate
too.
that, brother.
I am proud
Appreciate
of what you've been doing. I was proud of you when you brought your guys out to California, and I saw how y'all was selling the CDs. Y'all went right
it.
to it. Bam! Where they hang out at? Oh, Venice
Yeah,
Beach.
yeah,
Y'all was out there. Y'all wasn't worried about no
yeah,
gangs.
yeah,
I
yeah.
like,
Yeah. We
we have to
got
tell y'all
hemmed up
about.
out there too. But we didn't know where we were. We was in Compton, and we was at like a dope hotel. So they done hemmed up us. I'm like, man, we all the way from Louisiana. We don't know nobody. We don't know nothing about none of this, man. They done hemmed us up for an hour.
Who, the police?
Yeah, but they let us go though. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about that for nothing. Searched us
Yeah.
down,
Well,
everything.
this California, man. The police out here, boy, we got some of the most racist police in the world. They
Yeah,
hide it a little more than other places, but they here. It's real. It's
yeah,
real.
yeah.
But at the end of the day, man, I appreciate you, and I
Yes,
look
sir.
forward to us doing a lot of things because I got more connections now in the music business than I ever had. You know, I know quite a few Grammy award-winning producers, directors,
Yeah, yeah,
and all that. So my
yeah,
resources. This thing here, and I don't
yeah,
call no more because I got 12,000 numbers up in that joint, man. But at the
yeah,
end of the day, I got a plan that I want to help put together for not just my family. My family, we good. We good.
yeah,
When they gave me that marijuana license, they really gave me the key to becoming a billionaire, or maybe
yeah,
even a
yeah,
multi-billionaire, because I
yeah,
ain't gonna play fair. I ain't gonna play
yeah.
fair. I'm gonna
You
let
ain't
y'all
supposed
know.
to.
I ain't gonna
You ain't
play
supposed
fair.
to.
I'm gonna be out there holding, clothesline and tripping. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
doing all kind of stuff. So if you ain't on the field with me, if you ain't on the field on my team, look out, cause I'm coming at you,
yeah,
in the worst way, man. Um, but I definitely look forward to us continuing our relationship, and bring the money ideas to me. I could use them
yeah,
right now. Especially
yeah,
during this time when ain't nobody really working. Uh,
yeah,
uh, but I'm with it.
yeah. Okay.
Anything
Well, I'm gonna
else?
get my guy up.
Anything else you want to get out while we was here? Before we end.
Yeah, man. Just talking about the future. My company, what I'm building, which is, it's a major label, but it's built like a franchise. I didn't want to build like a music label like everybody else been doing. I wanted to build something like a Walmart or a Target. You know what I mean? Like a company, something physical that you could see. You got a lot of record labels, but we don't even know where they at. You can't see no building. But if you go to Universal, you can see Universal. You can see Atlantic. They got big multi-million dollar buildings. So that's what I'm doing. I'm building this multi-million dollar building downtown. We almost finished with it. It'll be 4 more months. And like I said,
Sweetport.
I
That's
already got,
Sweetport. Downtown
yeah, it's
Sweetport.
Freeport. Yeah, yeah. Prime real estate. We talking about I may be 30 seconds away from $100 million, $200 million casinos.
Wow.
These casinos got 150 floors, 200 floors on them. You know what I'm saying? And I bought the last land downtown area. Ain't no more land downtown. I bought the last land, and it's really gonna be a big compound. I'm gonna have two buildings on it. One gonna be like a one-story building. The other one is a five-story building. But total all together, I'm building 16 buildings, and the 16 buildings basically gonna house the tri-state, which like every 3 states down here in Louisiana, we got the Architects, which is Louisiana, Arkansas, and Texas. So all 16 buildings gonna house all 50 states, and we basically gonna be working with independent artists from the tour buses to the vans. I'm gonna have all that. I got all the venues. I'm
So
gonna
you're gonna be putting them tours on like you used to do for yourself. You're gonna start doing them for other people.
exactly, but now I got 16 buildings, but right now I got 5. But I'm just saying, speaking of the future, the office I'm building right now got 42 offices in it. So I'm finna train 42 people to do what I'm doing. And to set up shows for Ricky Free Ray Ross, to set up events, to set up big book signings. I kept on doing everything myself. I can't grow to a multi-million dollar level trying to run everything myself. I gotta start teaching people. And that's how we're gonna actually grow. But We talking
How can
about.
that, how can people get in touch with you? Because I know it's artists out there that's looking for situations like
All
that.
they gotta do is hit me up at Baby Savage Guy to Grind on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? And I
Say that
hit
again. You
everybody
said that you said that fast. Say it again slow though so they can hear
up.
you.
At Baby Savage Guy to Grind on Instagram. That's the best way to get in contact with me. But I'm gonna tell you
You
something even bigger than everything I got, Ross. I'm building a computer network. I already had 300 computers, but this building over here, I'm gonna have over 10,000 computers in it. I'm gonna be able to literally reach over 1 billion people a day on social media. Like I'm already able to reach millions of people on social media. Basically Facebook though, not Instagram. We ain't got software. I'm trying to find somebody who could build a software for Instagram. But we talking about Facebook platform. I can reach millions of people a day off my 300 computers. But once I get 10,000 computers that's linked together, that's sending out messages, this not like botting or like, stream forms or nothing like that. This is technology that's actually sending messages and links to your inbox, comments, and to DMs and stuff like that. So it's real live views and real live actual interaction with the people who own social media. But my company, once I get through with that, that's gonna be bigger than iHeartMedia. You know, they on the radio, they got hundreds of radio stations, but I'm be able to reach 1 billion people a day. They only able to reach like 150 million people a day with all their radio stations. So it's gonna
Wow,
be
that's
huge.
dope. That's
Yeah, you're
dope.
gonna be
Well,
one of the main ones
we definitely need
who I'm
you
working with.
and we definitely need you in our circle.
Yeah,
Cause you always been a young dude on the move, and I
yes
always
sir.
love that about you. You know, I can't lie. You know, I do love that about you. You know,
Yeah,
everybody is something about them that you like.
yes sir.
Otherwise, you don't fuck with them.
Yes
Because there's
sir.
something about them that you don't like. So
Believe
it's
that.
always been your hustle is what I've always loved about you, and I hope that you continue to do it. And you got my support as
Yes
long
sir.
as I got the time, you know.
Yeah. And look,
Because I know
take
you
your
be setting up
DM.
them tours and you be saying, man,
Yeah,
come on this tour with me. And I'll be like, man, I can't go.
yeah,
I
yeah,
already got dates.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. And
so
well, I
so
done took a little break now. So in about 5 more months I'm finna kick everything back up and I'm gonna hit you up and we're gonna see about setting up a book tour or something. But for right now, I'm finna hit my homeboy up and I'm gonna get Echo to set everything up with
okay,
him
do that.
and we gonna I'm gonna have him shoot some money to your you got cash out?
I got cash out.
Okay, okay. In the next couple of hours, be expecting some cash out then and we're gonna take it from there, baby.
I love that. I love that. Tell them one more time how to get in touch with you.
Hit me up at Baby Savage Guy to Grind. YouTube Guy to Grind as well too. Baby Savage Guy to Grind, man. And he got all my information in there so far. I don't want to give out my number because I'm finna bag away from that. But yeah, Instagram at Baby Savage Guy to Grind. And I appreciate you, Ross.
One love. Peace. Hey, it's my kid, Baby Savage. Started writing me when I was in jail in Texarkana. We still friends today. Hey, y'all, I have got to get out of here. I got to go pay on my diesel trucks. Yes, I'm going to have diesel trucks on the road as well. You know, multiple streams of income. If y'all waiting around, waiting on one thing, if that ever play out, what you going to do then? So, multiple streams of income. Yeah, Dub C is a consultant on that on Snowfall. Hey, I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. Thank y'all.